This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Oregon Ducks offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again. And
turning on the Jets. It's a running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Moore.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
That's caught. It's Moore. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Ducks are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Moore to the air. Now improvising. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. He might want another play. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's third and goal from the 1. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. Touchdown, Oregon! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they build traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense has its first opportunity of the day. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And some room to work.
great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Wiggles free. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lloyd. Past the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to throw, it's Flores. Right on the money. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He'll start this drive firing. He'll get rid of it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Stewart. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll try the run, and that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Moore will throw. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Ducks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On
on the ground. It's Hughes. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no.
Split backs here. They'll send the back in motion. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Moore to the air. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking deep down the right side. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. to the ground with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, a lot of space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scrambling away. Turning it on. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out and drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Dropping back, it's Flores. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Fitzpatrick. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hughes.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The Cowboys are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Caught over the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Flores. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Off play action. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Might be looking to run. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Fitzpatrick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Flores. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception.
He lost one down the sideline. Caught at the 25. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their...
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition.